Is the Director of Labor Relations at Temple University, where she advises managers of approximately 8,000 employees on labor and employee relations matters. She also serves as chief negotiator for multi-million-dollar contracts with the university's 11 labor unions. Prior to working at Temple University, Monica was a labor relations specialist for the state of Delaware. I bring to you Mrs. Monica Washington.
Good afternoon, class of 2018, and good afternoon to our city officials, mayor, administrators, teachers. It is a distinct honor to be on this spot, this stage, more than 30 years later, after being salutatorian of the class of 1986. This is truly a full circle moment for me and my family. She mentioned my parents, Joe and Christine Bailey, my grandmother, Evelyn McGreer. My sister is also here, Dana Bailey, and my brother-in-law, Phil, and my brother, Anthony Bailey. But the love of my life, Benny Washington, who I've been married to for 25 years, is here also. I would be remiss if I did not honor some of the Chester Upland School District teachers and counselors who helped shape my life and firmly put me on the path of success. Women such as guidance counselor, Miss Gloria Ledbetter Smith, and I just want to clap for her. She saw a bud of greatness in me and nurtured it to full bloom. Class of '86 advisor, Mrs. Mary Cottrell Tucker, who set the bar high for class and respect and did not lower it. And also, last but certainly not least, English teacher Gracie Jennings, who sat all the way at the top of the bleachers, probably over there where that flag is, and made me say my graduation speech 50 million times until I said it to her perfection. So from that public speaking boot camp experience, I can go anywhere, I can speak to anyone about anything thanks to Miss Gracie Jennings. And I thank everyone for pouring into me, but now I want to pour into you, the class of 2018. If anyone knows me, I love Chester. I love its people, I love its places, I love its things. But if you believe half of what you read and accept what you hear, Chester is destitute, on the decline, and hopeless. I don't see it that way. I see things different, especially when I look out on all of these beautiful graduates. I see bright, shining stars that are ready to go out into the world and have the world at its feet. I see young people poised to show up and show out. I actually see hope. You have been groomed by a community that is resilient, adaptable, versatile, and full of sea pride. Given the tools and opportunities, each of you can achieve greatness. And achieving greatness means different things for different people. It could be finding a cure for cancer, or it could be owning your own business. But you get to decide. You get to choose your greatness and how to live your best life. The world is wide open, so figure out what each of you do well. Find out what fulfills you. Study it, master it, eat, drink, sleep it. Do it to the best of your ability, despite the naysayers. When I was graduating, I had a teacher who told me, "Why do you want to be a lawyer? They're a dime a dozen." If I would have listened to him, I would not have 20 plus years in the legal profession. I would not be sought after for my labor law advice. I would not be trusted to negotiate multi-million-dollar contracts. I would have missed my opportunity to be the first African American and first woman chief negotiator for the state police contract. And that was a big deal back then because there were very few African Americans
and even fewer women in the state troopers of Delaware. Because I pursued my best life, opportunities open for me, and they will open for each one of you. God is not a respecter of persons. If he does it for me, he can do it for you. He's making room right now for your greatness. Now, you get to decide. Will you be a pigeon with your greatness, or will you be an eagle? Pigeons can, basically eat anything you throw their way. They fight over scraps. They coo, they peck, they leave a big mess. But when we look at eagles, they're majestic. They look like somebody. They fly like somebody. They act like somebody. They exude confidence. They are not moved by every scrap that you throw their way. They fly high and decide where they want to land. In this next phase of your life, you need to be calculated like an eagle. You need to have eagle eye vision. Don't settle for scraps. You want to survey your surroundings, determine what's in your best interest, and then once you see it, you land there. Michelangelo said, the greater danger for most of us lies not in setting our aim too high and not reaching it, but putting it too low and not actually getting that mark. You want to achieve greatness, and what you must do is challenge yourself each and every day to aim eagle high, because the world does not benefit from you playing small. If there's one primary lesson I can leave with you today, it is this: the dream is free, but the hustle costs. On the road to greatness, you can make every plan that you want. You can dream all kinds of dreams, but you're not entitled to anything. The time is over where you get a trophy just because you participated. That entitlement is done. The entitled are super rich and they're part of the royal family. I didn't get my ticket to the royal wedding. I don't think you got your ticket to the royal wedding. So that means that we're not entitled. And so what it means really is that you must work, you must work, you must work. There are no shortcuts. If there was an app to download instant success, I would be the first to have it. But since there is not, I hustle, and I hustle hard. You have to do the same, because as I said earlier, the dream is free, but the hustle costs. Don't get comfortable in barely making it. You have to really stretch yourself, because the magic happens outside of your comfort zone. You need to say hello, to your greatness. And don't worry if saying hello puts you in a room with people that you think are smarter than you, or you think are more experienced than you. You're just as intelligent, talented, resourceful, and creative. The Chester Upland School District, yes, it may have some limited budgets and resources, but it has prepared you to do more with less and not fall apart with every disadvantage thrown your way. Again, the dream is free, but the hustle costs. Be forewarned, as you're going on this road of greatness, it's not pretty. There are going to be disappointments. There are going to be rejections. There are going to be setbacks. But you have to keep pushing so that you can do what you want to do. So you have to make sure that the things that you are doing are going to get you to where you want to go. And sometimes that requires you to do what others will not do. You may have to work a job that's not your dream. When I was your age, I worked customer service, I did hair in someone's kitchen, I substitute teach, I sold art, I did everything that I possibly could. But that wasn't my end game, and I knew that. Sometimes you're going to have to study while everybody else gets to go out. That's what is going to be required of you. Sometimes you have to bite your tongue, even though you know you're right. But that's going to get you where you're going to get going. And remember, when you do that, that's not going to diminish your work. It is the testing ground to see how bad you want your dream. So when this happens to you, do you quit? Do you stomp your feet? Do you have an attitude because life is not treating you fair? No. You double down, soldier through, do what you have to do do now so you can do what you want to do later. And the later is greater because the dream is free, but the hustle costs. My final word to you is about the sweet spot. This is the sweet spot on your road to greatness. This is the chance where you get to rep our city. I don't care where I go. I don't care who I talk to. They know that I'm from Chester. My husband and I have traveled everywhere. We've been to the safari and the pier. We've been to hidden places in Asia. And before we leave that destination, they know we're from Chester. And I want you to be the same way. They need to see the excellence that comes from our city. They need to be able to connect that with our hometown. We are a great city with phenomenal people. And the essence of who we are don't change with negative news stories or gunshots. It is really up to you and I to prove it, that what Chester makes does make Chester. And it has produced talented doctors, lawyers, engineers, scientists, news reporters, entrepreneurs. We flourish in our profession because we are not only academically astute, but we have grit, we have adaptability, and it allows us to flourish beyond the odds. This is your legacy. This is a Chester advantage that cannot be taught. It is gleaned from our city's environment. It's innate in you. And now you get to decide, what will I do with it? Winston Churchill said greatness comes with responsibility. So you are your brothers and sisters' keeper. As you climb, you have to encourage others and inspire them to do the same. You have to reach back into your community and not only help with your presence, but help with your dollars. We have a responsibility because, again, the dream is free, but the hustle costs. Chester High School and STEM Academy class of 2018, greatness is within your reach. Make the most of your life. Make choices that will propel you to your best self. Run towards it, embrace it, hold it, and don't let go. You already have everything you need inside of you. You are a dream catcher, and all you have to do is remember that you have to hustle for it. Chester forever. Thank you.